Like the breeze? Oh.
No, I don't like the breeze. The breeze makes me nervous.
Yeah.
Y'all hear any creaking, cracking, anything like that? Yeah.
No.
It's doing a wind gust or still stronger than last night for sure. It's not
All right, here we go.
There he is.
Think we're live now. What's going on, brother?
Yeah, we're here. We're making it. Happy Friday.
Yeah, man. Happy Friday for sure. Don't even feel like Friday. I don't even know what day it feels like, but you obviously the guys that are watching our show here notice we're in a little different location this week.
Yeah. Every week you're somewhere different.
I try to keep it fresh on you guys. We're down at the Battleship Park setting up for our boat show. So it's been 5 days of hard work, planning, sun beating down, and the wind beating us to death. So
yeah, you look like that local weatherman out there taking on the elements. When
hang on, let me fix this right here. There we go. Now Jim Couture.
give the camera a flip. Show them real quick. Show them what we're dealing with out there.
Let's see. How do I do that? All right, let me try to do this. We're just showing them the boat show.
Yep. Look at that.
I don't know if you can see it, but there's a lot of boats out there. A lot of boats, a lot of vendors, man. And, it's just putting on a show like this, it really tests your skills, your planning and organization, and it really tests the team. But I tell you, I'm very proud of our staff. They've done a wonderful job. They really have.
Awesome. That's awesome. You got a favorite part of the boat show? What's like the highlight?
My favorite part's the last day, the Monday after it's over. No, I mean, really, I love it. My favorite part, let me see, that's a good question. I'm a boat fanatic, so obviously the boats are my favorite part. Probably, I love to see them coming in. I mean, there's over 200 boats here, and I guess that's a gimme because it's a boat show. But that's just the part that it really that's what I love about it. But having the stage, having the music come on Saturday night and doing the concert and all, that's a lot of fun. Yeah. And we actually set campers up. So I have a lot of some of our staff is staying on site, and we call it Camper City. We put like 8 campers in a circle. And so we work all day, then we get to go hang out and build bonfire and maybe have a couple beers and wind down and talk about the day. So
that's awesome.
It's pretty cool, man. It's been a lot of fun.
I think it rolls in pretty well with the topic this week, just trying to think outside the box. You're marketing your business, and I think there's a lot of really unique ways. And, putting on a boat show for, what is it, 3 days?
3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Boat show, with 200 boats, that's probably at the top of, what a lot of people would probably say is like for a detail shop or
sure.
But getting there is something, I think we could talk outside the box, some marketing ideas, for some people today.
Yeah. I mean, talking about marketing, I mean, this is a big deal. This thing has to be done right. A lot of money's invested in it ahead of the game. So marketing is crucial. And, one thing I can't stress enough is social media needs to be your go-to. We talk about it a lot, but social media is pennies on the dollar compared to other advertising, marketing, avenues. So using social media correctly is really big, and I think it's something that everybody should learn how to do. And if you're not interested, hire somebody that does know how to use it.
Do you think social media is outside the box? You think that?
I don't know that it's outside the box necessarily.
I think that's got to be in the box, and that's got to be like a daily thing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. What about you when you think of outside the box? What you thinking?
I usually think I think community first. You know what I mean? A lot of our shops, we're local, so we're going to be putting on some stuff for the community. Like we always support like a little local baseball team. You know what I mean? As simple as that. And you got your logo out there and out in the outfield. You got the little plaque on the wall. I think that's as simple and as user friendly as something that you can do in the community that people would respond well to. There's no negative there.
No, there's not. And you're supporting, the local team and all. When I outside the box. This used to be in the box, but it's kind of gone by the wayside. But it's like true print marketing, where you're printing, flyers and still doing boots on the ground. There's costs associated with it, but I think it's good for this type stuff. But I mean, there's situations where detailing. I'll tell you, we did the thing back when we were doing marine detailing, is we took the little the things that hang on your mirror in a car. You know how they got the little hook and you print them up.
Yeah,
well, we printed those, but we did it for marine detailing, and we hung it on the boat's power cords. Where they plugged in at the dock, and we would hang those out there, and that got us so much business. I remember thinking, it's one of those little things, like it was designed for mirrors, but we used it on the boat power cords, and we were able to market our detail business that way, and it was something that really paid off well.
The other one for me is sort of back to that community, is really getting to know the other small local businesses that aren't detail shops, that aren't car washes. You know what I mean? Like, we're on a road where I'll walk down the road and I'll walk into a shop, be like, hey, I'm 2 doors down. We're neighbors. You ever need anything, you let me know. Right. You know what I mean? Hey, sometimes, we got a pizza shop right there. You need a car wash. Cool. Drop off some pizzas for the guys. Little interactions like that. All of a sudden, that business owner talking to a customer, a car gets brought up. Guess what? They're going to be recommending, So I think that's
absolutely. And it's not always asking for this. It's not always asking for the sale. It's hang on, we have hang on. They're moving me here. Hold on one second. Okay, there we go. It's not always about the sale, right? Sometimes it's just like getting your name out there. And then letting it come back organically. And so, you don't want to always be asking for the sale. You want to be providing value, meeting people, building relationships, and let those things happen organically.
Yeah, the outside the box part is what's tricky to me, because I want to think of something that I haven't done before that I think is really cool. And again, I think, Cars and Coffee, and putting something together for local groups that might be on Facebook or whatnot that are in the shop. I know we talked about this a little bit in the other show. I think that's a really cool outside the box way to market and create a relationship with people that are in your industry there.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more. I think it's one of those things. They got
they're rocking the boat over there. They're rocking the boat.
Yeah, we have our big LED wall behind me, like 18 feet wall, and the wind is so bad.
Yeah. Dustin, if you blow away, I'll get through the show. Okay, if you blow away, we'll make it through. We're just gonna power.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna have to.
There goes Dustin.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, sorry. So thinking outside the box is getting that LED wall up and down really quickly. The wind kicks up too high. Yeah, man, this wind is something else right now. Yeah, man, I think that focusing on that. I mean, but marketing is conscious. You don't. Things don't just happen because you want them to. You got to really kind of make it happen. And so when you think about marketing, you don't have to get it right every time, but you got to consistently do the thing right. You've always got to be branding. You've always got to be talking about your business. Finding those outlets to cut potential new customers and being in front of them.
I think what we're doing right here is you battle through those elements over there. This is about as consistent as you can get. I know you're doing it. We're trying to do this podcast, and I think other detailer could absolutely start a podcast. That's outside the box. That's something that's different. That's something that not everybody's doing. But again, battling through a tornado over there, but making sure that we get this show put out, and we're going to make sure we're going to get this content out for people. That's important.
That's exactly what I was going to say. So that's free, it's free content in a sense. So the reason we do podcasts, the reason we do webcasts and things is we're putting content out there. We're always kind of putting information out, and you never know what's going to hit your customer the right way. Mm-hmm. So that's, if you're constantly doing these things, and the podcast is a really good platform to do it on, you're going to eventually be in front of people at the right time. And that's when they're, somebody's primed for purchase. That's when you want to be there. And so, basically doing things like this gives you that content to be there.
Let's put ourselves in the shoes of, someone that's, again, just starting out, right? Just them detailing out of their garage. They might have a little mobile unit. You got anything else that maybe me and you don't do, but would be a good recommendation for a really small shop there?
And, I think there's a lot of value in going around when you're first starting up is, and I hate to say providing free service, right? But going and doing little things along the way to help get your name out there. Like, I think we all, start out, we're underpriced, a lot of us, and, you're willing to just do anything, any job. But if you can strategically come up with a plan and say, hey, I'm going to offer a free service to this customer because I know that this is going to branch out, looking for those opportunities to do that is really important.
The other part of it is I think you go to where the people are. So let's say you're a small shop or a small mobile detailer, right? And you've got your one transit van, and there's a show going on. It could be for anything. It could be a comedy show, but making sure that you're going out there, maybe passing stuff out and making those interactions. They're awkward interactions. They're forced interactions sometimes. But wherever you see again a nice cars parked, right, at a show, at a nice gym. So trying to make a conscious effort to get out there.
Yeah, man, you do. Look, if you see what was going on behind me, this is true commitment right now. I'm holding down. Look,
you're holding down the table, man.
The wind is cutting, man. The wind is cutting through here.
Look, I know we're probably not going to make it the full 30 today.
No, I don't think so.
Give me a little bit more about the boat show. Let's do a little more about the boat show real quick.
Yeah, listen, it's something that we do as a team. When COVID came around, the local boat show had to cancel because it was indoors, and we made the decision to take one outside 3 years ago. Been doing it ever since. It's a lot of fun for us. Yeah. It's a big show. It's grown every year. We have over 100 vendors, 200 boats here. Yeah. And, it's, believe it or not, it's really not bad weather. But despite what you may see right now, the weather's been pretty good. So it's just a little bit windy for us.
Yeah. What about it? Like if you're a person in the area detailing small shop and they're like, hey, I want to go see what this is all about just to get an idea. What would be their plan of action of like analyzing like, hey, wow, they got the sponsors there. They got the booths there. They got the boats there. Tell me a little bit about the setup.
Yeah, man, just come out to the show and check it out. But we have vendor row that we force all the customers down through the entrance to shop vendor row. So it's really strategically drawn and laid out. But, doing things like a boat show, even as a detailer, like we got our launching point from boat shows. We would take and set up a 10x10 booth, kind of like we do at, the detailing events, but we would go out to boat shows and we would advertise our marine detailing services. And it was big to get our work, the word out for our, for our business. So, taking advantage of opportunities like these things and doing it is important.
Yeah. Finding those local car shows, you know what I mean? Yes. Being, hey, look, you guys need a small sponsor. Is it okay if I stop by? You know what I mean? Those costs are minimal. Because a lot of times these shows, they'd love to, help these small businesses to sort of elevate themselves. And you're going to get in front of people that are, very good. I can call them leads, right?
Right.
They're definitely potential customers that maybe haven't heard of you.
Yeah. And even here, we still have our detail booth set up and we're giving away a $1,500 coating for entry, into a drawing. But the thing is we're building to our customer base. So that's marketing, giving the service away, but gathering leads is, there's huge value in that. So you're not just giving away money. You're really getting stuff for that. It's just all about what you do with it afterwards.
I think balancing that time though, right? Because I sometimes putting on a 3-day show or, sitting there at the booth, you're like, man, what do you recommend for those people that are like that for balancing that time of saying, hey, I'm not going to be able to be at the shop. I'm not going to be able to be on the road detailing cars if I'm, at a booth.
Yeah, that's right. I think it's just schedule management and understanding what you gain from it will offset what you're losing from not working that day. But I think, you just have to adjust your schedule and make it happen. And then a lot of these shows will work with you. Sometimes that you don't have to be here all 3 days. You can work something out with the show and say maybe I can be out here Saturday, Sunday. But I think you have to learn how to make those things work for you because at the end of the day, it's marketing is just as good as doing another job. So it's getting business to your business. So there's value there that warrants time away from detailing. It's needed to be done.
Yeah, it won't put that dollar in your pocket today, but you're going to be making $10, down the road.
That's right. That's
and exactly sort of focusing on that is the way to go. But I just feel bad. I feel bad. I'm over here, temperature. I'm comfortable. I'm having a good time.
Yeah, you're not getting.
And you're, next thing you know, I'm going to see it just start downpouring on you. And
No, don't say that. I think we'll clear on the rain. It's just wind. It's just
It's just
wind.
a little wind. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Look, look. I appreciate you coming on today and let's making it
I
happen.
appreciate you coming on.
But-
I appreciate you making it.
Yeah, man. We just, we had to get her done though. Man,
Yeah.
it's been great. Look, I got to get back to it here.
Yeah.
But we're gonna try to get this LED wall down before we have a big mess up on our hands.
Look, what we'll promise though for all the viewers is next week, right? Next week we're gonna be
Yes.
ready to rock and roll with a full show, and we're gonna have a good
We'll have
topic for you. We're excited.
That-
But we got to give a little love to the boat show there.
That's right. Yeah, appreciate all of our loyal followers for bearing with us this week. We put it
Yeah.
together. It's short, but we'll give you some great content next
They might
week.
enjoy this show
Looking
more.
forward to
They
it,
just
man.
see the struggle. They might just like this show more than the other ones. They just want to see.
Absolutely. All right, brother.
All right, we'll
Great
talk
show
to you
as
soon,
always,
okay?
man.
We appreciate
All
everyone.
right. See ya.
See ya.
Yes.